Okay, I hope this time it works. I need to delete what I tried before and did not work. Be patient with me as I still work out the kinks with this new software that I'm using, the new setup. I had trouble loading. So let me delete the other session first so it doesn't confuse people. For some reason, I could not launch the live stream earlier. I keep trying and I must have set up something wrong, so I had to start a new one and look like it is working this time. So bear with me as I get used to the new setup. I'm still learning along the way. Let me delete the other live stream setup that didn't work. What a royal pain that was. I fumbled for 10 minutes at night between 9:10 and 9:20. I was just like trying and wasn't sure what the heck I was doing wrong because I still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm learning along the way. So here we are. Okay, so let me go to my channel. The one thing that I need to do, I still have not figured out yet. I did this before many years ago when I used OBS briefly. If you go back to my channel, like maybe 5 years ago, I used OBS in some live chat with the blue screen, the green screen, I mean, in the background. And I was able to figure out a way to insert the chat comments. But that's been 5 years ago. I have not done that. Alrighty, Paul M, welcome. Glad you can see. Hopefully everything is nice and clear. That's what my ultimate goal is, to switch over to this different platform. Is I want clearer picture for people to see, because that's important. I want people to be able to see. All right. I have Roku open up here. I think last week in one of the chat, somebody asked me about Roku. Well, it is below the line, nothing to see here, but if it can get here, see, this is an important spot. You got the 20 MA crashing down. So if it can get to this point and go over the 20, yeah, giddy up, okay? So, but for now, Roku is a watch. Socrates is here, say chart looking great, awesome. Okay, so if you have any question on any particular stock that you want my 2 cents, Happy New Year. Yes, is this Chinese New Year? For Asian people around the world, Happy Chinese New Year. This is an early one. Chinese New Year is different. It falls on different date every year. Sometimes it runs like as late as the 3rd week of February, but this is one of the earliest Chinese New Year that I can remember in a long time. I don't know what is the year. What is the year? Dr. Dositas, long time lurker. Yikes! What bring you out of the lurk? All right, let's take a look. What the market, S&P showing a little strength. Look at that. Very nice move yesterday. Okay, we were battling between the 200 MA and the support for 5 straight days, and yesterday vote over. So what's next? Right here. Be careful. 455 could be a resistance because that's the 100 and the 20 MA confluence. Both moving average is coming right down in the same spot. So can I see the S&P 500 get to that point and then start to struggle? Yes. But for now, I'm bullish, okay? I'm bullish. Let's take a look at the QQQ. QQQ. Oh, QQQ. How much more can the Q run? All right, the 200 MA is right here. Just like the S&P 500. It was trapped, going sideways for 5 days, and now it break out above. Okay, so the first resistance spot for the QQQ is 365.68. Get over that, and you get a beautiful spot right here with the 20 MA. That could be a problem spot right there. Okay, can I see the Nasdaq go strong until it hit the 20 MA? Yes, the 20 MA could be a major contention point right there. So be careful, keep your head on a swivel. Big pop for UPS and FedEx. Yes, I have some share of FedEx, so I welcome the pop. That's fine with me. Tesla. Someone asked about Tesla. Tesla, all right. All right, if you bought Tesla 900 or lower, congratulations. My brother did. And then he sold, I believe he sold out yesterday. Something like 920-ish, he was out. He was happy to take his money. He bought below 900. He bought in the 847 as well, on over here on this big dip here. So on Thursday, he bought on this big crash down here. He added to his position, and then he waited yesterday, and then boom, he got out like, I believe 919 or something like that. So yeah, he got out like around here. So congratulations to my brother, a much better trader than me. Okay, he is much more sharp and quick with his finger than I am. Where do I see Tesla going? Right here, the 100 MA, 965. Okay, that could be a spot between 965 and 974 is your target to take some profit. All right, so if you are long Tesla the last week and you into profit here, sell some. All right, sell some. Pigpen, good morning. Thomas Churchill's here. Starbucks, let's take a look. Oops, Starbucks. All right, what is my plan for Starbucks? I have 75 shares, so a small position. The most exposed that I was with Starbucks was have 300 shares. Okay, so right now I am 25% allocated into one of my favorite trading stocks. What's my plan? Do nothing right now until earning. If earning is good, if projection is good, and the stock somehow have a knee-jerk reaction down, you betcha I will be loading the boat. Okay, I don't care what the other people's sentiment is. So if Starbucks between 405 and 430, I will be glued to my screen and be ready to jump on Starbucks should there is a knee-jerk reaction on good numbers. You know, I talk about this often. I love to buy the dip on company that either raise dividends as well as having great earning and project a good next quarter or a good year. Anyone that's dumped into that, on top of that, what is also good with Starbucks, it has been dumping. It has been dumping into earning. So it has many factors that can favor a rip your face bullish run. Okay. Now, if hypothetically speaking, if this was earning right here, and you see Starbucks, if I see Starbucks going green 8 days in a row like this, there is no way I am holding on to Starbucks even if they beat earning. Okay, so it's the reverse of this situation here. When you have a dump into earning, if there's a small dump, even like a 1 penny dip on good numbers, I am adding more with high confidence. All right, so trading is about minimize making mistakes. I rather wait, be patient, forego making an extra 2 or 5%, but I want to go with high confident trade. All right. Hopefully you understand the philosophy. I will repeat it like a fool, as often as I can so that people get it. BSX. Ooh, tough spot, okay? Tough spot. I like the sector. This sector has been very tough. My favorite is EW. My favorite is EW. Somebody in the chat room like Abbott Lab. But what would I do here? When it's earning? Do you know when it's earning? Let me look. When is earning? It's got to be soon. BSX. Market is open. We are seeing a little bit of red. Boston Scientific earning is when? Earning is today. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Okay. Earning for BSX is tomorrow. First, I would not, if I'm not in the stock today, I'm not touching it, okay? As a rule, I don't buy a stock a day or two before earning. I don't want that kind of risk. Do not want that kind of risk, okay? Earning risk is not something, I have position that I bought a long time ago, like Disney or McDonald's, that I consider long-term. I don't care, but for new position, I'm not gonna touch BSX right here, but it needs to hold here. All right, there is a lot of things here that let me draw something for you to see. See this? Okay. What would I do if, let's see, what else? There's a lot of reference point that is meaningful. Okay. There you go. A bunch of stuff that you should consider. Look at that. See that? All right, hopefully the chart kind of give you a decent looking range of potential outcome. Okay, so let me save this so that next time we ever look at the FBSX again, we're not gonna have to redo it again. Save it. All right, so now that I drew in some stuff, what do I do? On earning, if there is a dump after earning, right here is your spot, right here between 41 and 42. All right, that's your spot to buy the dip. It better hold. If Abbott Lab, if Boston Scientific come out with so-so earning, there might be a sell-off, right? Right there between 41.5 and 42. Beautiful conversion of 3 multiple spot. Whenever you have a conversions of trend line, support, and moving average, all 3, when you have 3 or more conversion point at a spot that is within $1 or $2, great entry point. So BSX right here, good spot. Now, should they come out with smashing number, right? The stock can pop. What would I do? Well, for sure, the first spot to consider profit is right there. Okay, 43, 44. And then the next one is right there, up there. So between 44 and 45, you better take some profit. Not all, but take some. All right, hopefully that answers your question on BSX. AMD. AMD looking good. What would I do? If there is a dip, buy the dip into 109.557, as long as it is above the 200-day moving average, buy the dip. If that fail, wait until 100. Look at this. Whoever it is that followed the chart and was quick and fast enough to buy the dip at 100 here, congratulations. 14% return in 3 days. Who's going to complain about that, right? But as far as AMD, it's okay. Earning is coming out today, right? Be careful. It could be whiplash movement. So now what would I do if I'm long AMD, which I am not? Look to start selling and taking profit 122 to 125. Okay, you have that range right there. The upper resistance and the falling 20 MA is the spot that you need to consider taking some profit. All right, do not be greedy. If you bought AMD down here and you get 20% return in a week, what are you doing? Take the profit. Abbott Lab. Oh, here we go. Once again, look at this. This is a beautiful, like I said, how else can you not look at this chart right here and say it's not a beautiful spot to buy right here at 120, right? If anyone that didn't own Abbott Lab and did not buy, I did not buy. I did own Abbott Lab many times, but I missed out on this trade. I saw it, I placed an order, and I missed it, and I never chased it up. Okay, but now that it is gapping higher, what's next? What is next? Lot of resistance coming up here. You have the 100 MA, you got the 20 MA coming crashing down. So look to take some profit there. Okay, look to take some. If it was me, you betcha I'm selling some right here. If this thing wick up between 127.5 and 128, you betcha I'm selling some. All right, always at every level above, I want to take some profit. You know, it's not about being super greedy and hold out to the highest possible. That's not how trader works. Traders scale in, scale out. Sony, what's the SNE? What's the SNE? It is SNE, but I'm not sure what the Sony. I guess it is Sony. Sony. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. The 200 MA, very nice. Bounce off the 200 MA, and guess what? Right here is your spot. If you long Sony anywhere the last week, right, you are in potential profit. Aim to get out between 117.2 and 118. That's your spot that you need to sell some, if not everything. Okay, take the gain. I can't stress enough. Take the gain. Especially for trader, it doesn't matter if you bought 10 share or 100 share. When you get 5%, 10%, 15% in a week, take the gain. All right, let's take a look at some Amazon. Can't type today. Amazon. Look at this. All right. Wow. Talking about a boss move, right? Amazon struggle at the 2880 resistance, right? For a week. Couldn't close over. But then it went boss move yesterday. So, woo! What would I do with Amazon? Right here, 3085, 3200. That's the zone to take profit. Okay, if you bought Amazon below where it is right now, look to cash out between 30, 88 right there, the 3085 and 3200. Take the gain. How about Facebook? Facebook. Uh-oh. Important spot coming up. Okay, look, Facebook holding, fighting, winning. But now we are looking at 318. 318 and between 318 and 320 is a spot that you gotta sell some. Okay, you gotta sell some. If you bought Facebook between 300 or lower, if you bought Facebook down here and you get 318 to 320, what are you doing? Not taking profit, right? Anthem looking good, but big point of contention here. See, it's trapped right now. Anthem is trapped between the 50 and the 20 MA, right? Great spot to buy here in the 425 range, right? Good support, decent. If this thing can close over the 20 MA, we can see the all-time high. All right, so it needs to prove that it have the backing to go over. So nothing to do here. I have Anthem. I'm not selling, but I put a trigger. I put an alert at 445. Okay, so if it crossed 445, I know that it is moving over the 20 MA, and the big move can happen after that. A similar company, UNH, crossing, bossing, and now testing back. Okay, you see this very often, not all the time, but whenever you see a big crossover, there could be a back test. Just look, but not all the time. Look at this, UNH. Last time it crossed the 20. Look at this boss move, right? It crossed over right here at 449, and boom, say hello to 495, and then hello to 509, right? What a move. And then once it gave up the 20, woo, it gave up the 50, and it said hello to 100 from level to level to level. All right, so look, in hindsight, if you didn't sell UNH up here, you better have your stop ready here, right below it. So if it failed the 20, say hello to the 50. And if you didn't sell that yet, set your stop there right below the 50 so that you're not going to get caught. And guess what? If you didn't, say hello to the 100, right? So as always, level to level. Keep that in mind. I repeat that almost every day. Level to level. No need to look at other things. It is not as complex as you think it is. Tesla giving back to 916. Not surprised. Let's see. How about IBB? I like IBB, XBI, IBB. Okay, all right. Wow, IBB. If you bought IBB down here, for sure, pay attention to this 135. All right, that could be a spot that you might have to sell some. XBI doing okay, 92. Would I add to XBI today? The answer is yes. Okay, I would add to XBI here. In fact, I might do that right now as I'm speaking. Because it's 9:46, as you can see. You know what my rule is? Do not buy the first 15, 30 minutes. For sure, the first 15. But XBI is falling to a level that I like to add more to my position. And add more I will. Not a lot, but I will add some. I'm doing that right now. Put it in my price, 91.95. All right. Come on. All right. look like it's already moved over, but that's okay. I'm not chasing anything. My order's there. Would I change it later? Yes, but whenever I put in an order, I don't adjust it up or down right away. Okay, I give it a few minutes. Be a little patient. Okay, there is no need to freak out like, oh my god, it moved away from me. I need to chase it up. Just leave it be. The day is young. That's a common phrase that I repeat many times with my brother in the first many months that I train him how to trade. I said, the day is young. Stop worrying about things when it's only like not even 10 o'clock yet. The day is young. Oh, Qualcomm. I like Qualcomm. I bought some Qualcomm. Let's see. Qualcomm. Oh, where I bought Qualcomm? 162 last week. Right there. That was my spot to nibble on Qualcomm after it bounced off the 100 MA. When I saw this big green candle, I said, okay, I like it. But now it is at the point of resistance. I got my alert set here, okay? This is going to be a tough spot for Qualcomm. Between 176 and 179, I will set my stop just below the low of day today, which is I will put my stop at 173-ish, so that if this spot is a tough spot that Qualcomm can overcome and retrace, I book and take my profit. Almost $12 a share. I'm not going to complain. $11 a share. Yeah, no complaint there. So for Qualcomm, it is at a spot of resistance. Okay, I will set my stop. In fact, as I'm speaking, I'm going to do that. What I found the last 2 weeks is when I run this session and talk, I miss a lot of trades because I just can't do both. I'm trying to keep the live chat going and not trade at the same time, and I make quite a few mistakes, miss quite a few trades because I just not fast enough. I just can't do both. So I need to do the common sense thing to do. Where's my Qualcomm? Qualcomm. Okay. Set my stop. At the low of day is 173.28. Okay, stop. Limit on quote. 173.28. 173.25. Stop limit on quote. Okay, good for 60 days for now. Order is in. All right, so I'm not gonna miss booking some profit there. All right, Paul M said, I work full time. Do you think I can do this? That's tough. Okay, I would not recommend it because it requires you to pay attention. I mean, at the minimum, you should be able to. I don't watch the market 24/7. Okay, I'm not like. I watch the market for sure between 2 and 4, and after 4 o'clock, if there is earning that I care to pay attention to. I watch the market between 9:30 and 10 a.m. because that's the most volatile time to see what's going on. And then I watch a little bit at noon. I set my alert. What I try to do is I don't want to be glued to my computer. I set my alert, and whenever my alert go off, I take a look. Okay, but unless you are at a job that allow you some flexibility where you can see and act on the alerts, it is very difficult to trade. Okay, very difficult. It does not mean that you can't trade. What you can do is be a more patient trader as far as buying the dip and sell the rip. Okay, because if you follow me enough now, you can see that I don't buy and sell something every day. Okay, I don't buy and sell the same stock the same day. I wait patiently for the right spot to buy, and then in a couple of days later, I every stock, everything that I bought, I have a target on where I'm getting out, right? So you don't have to watch it. You can buy it. After you bought it, you can look at the chart. You can set your sell limit, and then you can forget about it. Okay, and sure, sometimes the stock will rip higher, go way over. No worry. One of the things that I tried to tell my brother for the first few months that he learned to trade was never have any regrets that the stuff that you sold went higher. Okay, it doesn't matter what you should be. The only thing that you should be concerned with is making money on a trade. It will all add up. No remorse on selling, no worry about, oh, I missed out on another 5% because the stock went up. No, you set a target, you get out. And I think this same philosophy that I have as a trader for quite some time works very well with me in comic books. This is why I don't have any remorse about selling a comic book. It's the comic book. Stop the stupidity, okay? I'm not sleeping with my comic book. I'm not going to bed holding the book, clutching it. It's a comic book. Any kind of nonsense is not going on here with me. Joel, this is, I will take one more request. Okay, after that, I'm done for the day. Palo Alto. For those that are brave and smart and quick that bought on the dip right at the support, congratulations. Now, what would I do? Tell you what, if you own Palo Alto and you are in the money, put your stop right here, 507.6. Okay, I will put it right below, either at the 20 MA or the low of day. All right, because if this thing give back, I want to lock in my gain from the last week, right? So it is at a tough spot here. You have the 50, the 100 is struggling, staying over the 100. So yeah, I like Palo Alto, but not right now. Okay, right now I would be setting my stop and looking to book profit. Yeah, it's there. Okay, there's a lot of spot that is gonna have trouble. Okay, there's a lot of level that is gonna give this stock some problem, and I don't. The upside 526. If it can clear 526, heck yeah, it can rock and roll. Okay, the 20 MA, the 50 MA, it can rock and roll. But right now, it need to be concerned more of holding the line at the 100 MA. All right, forget about trying to break the 50. Trying to hold the 100 MA is a concern there. So I would set my stop near that spot because I don't want to give back everything that I gained the previous 2 days. All right, how about Nvidia? Nvidia, watch this spot right here, 253, 254. Yeah, it's had a big red day. Okay, so remember, there are other people that also try to front run the crowd. So whenever you see this kind of movement, when a stock get close to a level and it back off harshly, yeah. Microsoft looked like a good bargain spot to add. Yeah, Microsoft. It's at the Microsoft is at a key point of support. Okay, so for Microsoft to be okay, it need to show me it can hold the line. All right, let's hold the line. But hey, to me, it's a good stock. Okay, I would not be concerned. Would I add Microsoft at 294? Heck yes. So for me, crash down here, daddy will buy a whole lot. Okay, a whole lot. But as long as it's holding here, I'm okay. But 316, 315, 316 is a spot that I would start taking profit, all right? Because you get the 100 MA, you got a resistance coming up here. So yeah, it's okay at 305. Take some profit, $10 higher, all right? $10 high is the spot you need to take profit. Okay, hopefully the session was helpful for people. Omega Comics, welcome, come on in. Oh, before I go, since Omega Comic is here, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin moves so much like the NASDAQ, so is it a surprise that Bitcoin is down a little bit this morning? Yeah. There's nothing to be excited about Bitcoin, okay? Nothing. Don't listen to anybody with any kind of nonsense. As I drew this line last week or 2 weeks ago, this is the spot between 40,500 something, 300, the 20 MA, and this 41. This is the spot. Unless Bitcoin can surge over 41,000 convincingly, what we get is chop. Nothing but chop sideways, up and down, and YouTubers, all the fanboy, all the influencers, all the famous YouTube on Bitcoin is just gonna keep coming up with all kind of bear flag, cup and handle, shoulder this, shoulder that. Who give an F? Okay, no need to give an F about any one of those channels. Right now, sideways until this point. Otherwise, no need to do anything. That's it, people. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Follow the charts. Be mindful. Make sure your portfolio does not have any landmine of earnings coming up. So keep your head on a swivel. Until tomorrow, okay? Until tomorrow. Same time, same channel, same bat signal. And